Hello, everybody. We are live. Internet problems again by the looks of it. Well, give it a couple of minutes. Let everybody roll in. Buffering again, eh? I don't know how that is. Ooh, three. Three viewers. Hello, viewers. I don't know what the quality's like. It says it's poor, but the StreamYard says it's good. Let's try and reduce. I'll reduce that a little bit. Hello, Caden. Welcome, Caden. Well, it says the stream's buffering like mad, but we'll just... I don't know enough about the software to change anything yet, so we'll make a start. Possibly because I've got 2 videos running now. Should we get rid of one, eh? Turn that one off. Make that one full screen. Bit rate. How do I change my bit rate? Let's have a quick look, eh? Settings. Output. Bit rate. See if that helps. Might take a little while for it to... Technology. Well, done my bit rate. It's as much as I know how to do on the fly. Video resolution, which is not optimal. Can I change the resolution? Resolution, custom. What should we go for? We'll go for a lower one. Oh, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Well, technology's won again. So we'll have a bit of throw. 500 grams just to start. Just to get our eye in. So I haven't thrown anything for a while. Please check the resolution. Yes, I think we've got a bit better there. I must check all these settings out before my next live stream. Anyway, back to it, see if we can get it. Throw some stuff, man. So 500 grams of clear in a rather cold workshop today. Got the heater on, but still cold. So, centered. Break in. And open it out. We'll check our base thickness. Oh yes, happy Christmas everybody. Hope you all had a good one. Yeah, that'll do us, I think. We'll just compact the base a little bit. And we'll collar it in. We'll do our first lift. Compact the top. Slow us down. Our second lift. That was just a bit slow for me, that one. A wee bit faster. That's it. So another one, and then we'll sort this top out. And it's Freddie. Hello, Freddie. Welcome. Nearly made a hash of it. Got it. Yes, you have a happy new year as well, Freddie. I've got some 3D printed files I'll be sending you shortly. I've been designing, you know, the MKM rollers. Been designing my own version of them. So I've just done a prototype this week. So I'll be sending you a few files over via email, Freddie. And thanks for popping in. 2 people. That's the most I've ever had. So how I'll for a cup. Yeah, we'll get another lift out of this, I think. Get all this clear from the bottom. There you go. To give it a trim. Yes, so Freddie, he inspired me to get back into my designing with my 3D printing stuff. I thought, well, better to start than some pottery rollers or texture rollers, and the prototypes worked out quite good. Need a bit of fine tuning on them, but the new emboss feature's really good. Anyway, back to the pots. So we've got that, we'll get a bit of shape on it. Nice mug shape. Where's my leather? Where's my leather? There it's there. So the plan for today's live stream, I'm going to do 3 of these. Three mugs, just to get our eye back in. And then we got 2 kilograms of clay, and we're going to see how tall we can get a vase. Possibly sodium silicate on the vase. We shall see. We need a bat. Wire. Need an undercut in there. Where's my stick gone? I've lost my stick already. So this is rosewood. Where's the camera? There's the camera. This is rosewood. You can get them on eBay, Amazon. Just little. This is 3 or 4 mil thick, so it's got a little bit of flex in it. Simon Leach uses them, and basically just cut it with a Stanley knife. And they work very well as a thrown stick, because you've got your straight edge, you've got your 45 undercut. Right, let's get rid of this fella. So it's been scraped so I can get hold of it. Dry your hands. Cut them like that. So there you go. There's that. Onto our bat. give it a shake. So there's our first one. Okay, Freddie, thank you very much for dropping by. A belated Merry Christmas and have a good New Year. See you in a future video, mate. And look out for my emails with the files in. See you later. Nice to drop in. Nice to see. Saves me talking to myself. Right, do another one. Corn it up. Center it down. Do two on this one, so the clear wasn't very good. Corn up again. Center it down. Break in. Open it out. Corner it in. Slow the wheel a bit. First lift. God, it's too fast. This. Cheers, Freddie. Right, do a second lift, so push in, grab that clear, and lift it. So I can't remember was it you, Caden, in the comments of the last one of my videos about the extruder for the handles? Was it you that was asking the question? Can't remember. So I've got a terrible memory. Right, we'll have one more lift. So it's nice to get back on the big wheel. Last video we did on the little Hsinchuen, which is good. But I've been finishing off some other pieces, trying to get a bisque kiln fired, so I haven't had much time to throw. And the rest of this week will be glazing said bisque pieces. What am I doing there? Digging in with a... digging in, isn't I? Bottom edge. Never been very good with this rib. That's it. We got it. Ah, yes, it was you, kid. I thought it was, but it wasn't 100%. So, handles. I'll just finish this edge off. I do a bit of a mixture, kid, and it depends. My laptop not plugged in. That'll help. Oh, that's better. Helps if you plug it in. That's better. Can see now. Yeah. I do a bit of a mixture at the minute. I try to pull the handles as normal, and when I get this out the way, I'll grab the extruder so you can see it. So what we've got done there, we've done the edge, get the water out the inside, do a little undercut, like that, dry the hands, right. Lift. Two done. Yes, kid. So, like I say, I do try and keep my hand in by pulling them normally, without any gadgets. But I got this the other year. Try not to get any dry clay on anything. So that's what I use now, just a mini extruder. Really good, especially for us amateurs who only do half a dozen items. Fill it halfway, you get half a dozen handles out, no problem. As always, it depends how you prepare your clay. So it's just a gun. There's a couple of different variations on these on the market, but this is MKH Craft Supplies, and it is clear-extruder-gun.co.uk. If you can see in there, there's shadow on it. Can we see it? We'll get it on that one instead. good, and they've got like metal inserts, which are you can buy different sets. So it's basically you get a couple of blanks. Need another light on, you don't. Put that light on, see if that's any better. So you get a couple of blanks, you get a half, because these ones, you get lots of different cut ones, different shapes. So you get the singles, or you get some of these with the doubles, which is what the half's for. So you can get that shape, or that shape. I assume the blanks are to cut yourself, if you know anybody who can cut 1/8" aluminium, because it's quite heavy stuff. Like, who else have I seen use them? What they call Old Forge Creations in the UK. He's got a variation on this. And I'm going to try and do it. You can 3D print a blank with a extruder point in it. So it's one of my projects I'm going to try and have a go at. What we've got? One more 500. Yeah, I found that. I mean, I do like pulling the handles. It is quite satisfying when you do it and you get them right, and they are, I'd say, slightly less prone to air bubbles and all that, but it's like everything, it's practice and preparation. If you prep your clay all right, you've got no problem with the extruders. So that's their only problem. They can get air pockets, air trapped, but I haven't really had any trouble, and I don't particularly prepare my clay very well. But for small quantities, they're great. Like say bigger quantities, you know, for the more professional among us, if you get up to like, you know, full size wear boards, 24 items on them, you'll be able to do it quicker by pulling the handles by hand. Corn this fella up. Oh, too much. Too much. Nearly snapped it off. Just do some little corners with that. Centered. Break in. Open it out. Pat the base a little bit. Should have had my Santa hat on, really, shouldn't I? Next year. Be better plan next year. See, I'm still new to these live streaming things and the technologies, and but we'll get there. So we'll do our first lift. pack the top. Yeah, well, plans for this year, I'm going to up the quantities of things I'm doing. So instead of doing half a dozen bowls, plates, mugs, whatever, I'm going to up that to like 24s. And I'm thinking that'll help with the glazing as well, because at the minute, if you're doing a couple of different types of glazes on each couple of items, it's quite time consuming, cleaning, changing stuff over. So the plan is to up the quantities of items thrown and up the quantities of individual glazes. So you do 24 floating blue mugs, for example. And I'm thinking that'd be easier to sell online, because you'll say it's a floating blue mug. There will be variations because it's handmade. One listing for 24 items. Because I need to shift some stuff because I'm building up. So there's no... I really haven't got an outlet for the stuff I make yet. And that's all I want to do, make stuff. Make some pots. And we're nearly done with this one. What's it like at the bottom? Just widen it out a bit. We'll finish this top edge off. How long we've been going? Check in a minute and get rid of this. About 40 minutes-ish. Yeah, about 40 minutes. So we've got that, need that. Smooth the outside off. Like that. What's the top like? Oh, I've got a bit of a wobbly top on this one. That's better. do us for that. Get the water out. Yeah, it's I don't really live in that type of area to display them in the window. I'm trying to get into some local shops. Just get a little shelf with half a dozen items on it. But in these strange times, businesses are quite limited. I actually went to Starbucks, our local Starbucks. Say, would you like some bespoke mugs? The manager nearly had a fit, but he's going to ask, and I think it's a good idea for 2021 at Starbucks. Although they're a multinational conglomerate thing, franchise, I think there's a market. If they just had a shelf of locally sourced mugs, and it could open it up to hobby potters all over the world. You'd have to sell your stuff at a canny price, like, but I think it's a good thing. They're always on about looking after the community, so selling handmade stuff, I think it's a good idea. Whether Starbucks do or not is another thing. Right, get this off. So there's our three. Get under the camera. They're not bad. They're pretty identical for no gauge. Now they're on there. So put them over there out of the way. So going back to extruders and that, now that we've finished our mugs, might do a video on, I can't remember if I've done one already, but I think we'll do another one. Put some handles on them 3 mugs that we've done, and we shall do 3 different types of handle. We'll do an extruded handle, a pulled handle, and how else can you do a handle? Is there any other ways to do handles? I don't know. Must be other ways of doing handles. Or put 2 handles on 1 mug. Yeah. Why not have a 2-handled mug? Right, so we're going to test ourselves now. 1.9 kilograms of ES5 white stoneware. It's been kneaded as best I can. Never thrown anything this big for quite a while, so we'll take our time. Do we go sodium silicate or not? Yeah, we'll go for a tall, relatively thick walled cylinder. We should be able to get up something like that. Might sodium silicate it and then we'll belly it out, narrow the tube so it's a nice vase. That's the plans anyway. Might turn out to be a massive mug. You never know. Right. I'm glad I had my Weetabix and my cereal this morning for this. The thing I struggle with larger lump, it's the technique. Get that technique right. Because you try to centre the whole lot. harder to centre the whole lot. And the wheel speed as well, getting the wheel speed right. Right, so we'll centre it down. Because my hands always dry out. I think we're centred. I think we got it. It's not bad. Looks worse on the camera because the bat's not perfect. That's pretty good for me. Pretty good. So, slow the wheel a bit, and then we'll brake in. So I think we'll put some water in the top. Slow the wheel a bit more. We'll go for that for the depth. So I want to open it out. See what the depth's like. Looks pretty thick actually. What's that? 3/4 of an inch maybe? We'll just go a little bit further. Not much because I don't want to carve a foot into it. I do like carving the foot on pots. It's in other like Asian potters and stuff like that. The whole carving thing's a whole art form in itself, where Western pottery tends not to really go for stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to do our first lift, so we'll take our time. So grab that clear. That's all right. Collar it back in. Oh, an adventure. Yes, it is an adventure. So yeah, haven't thrown much, and bigger pieces is always a challenge. So we'll go on another one. So grab some clear. There's a big bump right in the middle. Some bigger pieces I usually end up losing loads of clear. Scraping it off with my thumbs and that. So we've got that. What's the inside shape looking like? Right. So to get a little bit more height, we'll collar the whole lot in. So we squash it from the bottom and lift it up. That just lifts a bit of that clay up. So what we're doing for thickness, we've got lots of clay down the bottom still. So don't say I'm gonna, if we go sodium silicate, don't want it to go. There's a bump in there somewhere. Just there. Just there. That's probably just my poorly prepared clay. Collar it in. So we'll try and do another lift. So we've still got a lot here. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? And this 2-3 inches here. So we're going to try and get some of that clear. So push in. And then off we go. Not bad. Didn't lose too much clear. What we like. Let's get rid of some of this water. So we've got quite a thick base. So base is sort of here. Just trying to eye up. We'll do one more lift and then we'll have a go at some sodium silicate there. So push in, grab that clear. There you go. So what we're up to, eh? Let's have a look. We'll have a measure. Clean the measure so we can see what we're doing. So we got just over 7 inches, which is 19 centimeters ish. So we've got a lot of clay in there. Do try one more. I think we do. Try and get a bit more clear. Right, sodium silicate time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim the skirt off the bottom here. I'm winging it here, people, winging it here. Get this out of the way. So, we'll have a clean up. Get some of this water out of the way. It might just last. The water's getting very cold. So we've got enough there to collar it in to make a taller. So I'm thinking sodium silicate that bit there. See that bit there? So about that much of the pot. Sodium silicate it. Now, to do that, we got to smooth the outside off. So I'm going to use a wooden one first. Just because there was some bubbles, I'm just compacting them. So we compact it like that. And then, where's my cloth gone? And then we use the metal rib to smooth the surface off properly. Oh, I've got a Windows thing. What's that? What was that? Thanks, Caden. It's looking good. I think we got past the hardest bit, which is the throw itself. And getting the... I mean, the wall thickness is pretty crucial on the sodium silicate stuff. So we've got that. We're going to compact this top now. And then if you bear with me, I shall get my sodium silicate, which I can't remember where I put it. 1 second. Switch the heater off for a bit as well. best brush. I let it dry out. I'm sure it'll do for a bit of sodium silicate work though. Up, got our brush, get our wheel going, bit of sodium silicate on there. So we'll start about there. A bit of a rough brush this like. That's it. Sodium silicate on. I want to wipe it off this bit. Gets everywhere. So it's not the best brush for the job. So next we need some heat. We got the blowtorch. So this will be noisy. So we're going to dry this bit here. That's it. Get that out of the way. So you heat that until you lose the sheen on it. So now we need some water on the inside. So what I tend to do is run it down like that and get rid of the puddle. So we can't touch the outside now, so we go to the bottom, so we're down about here, so we'll start to push out slowly, and then we're going to work our way up. It's drying up. going to go to about here. Got. Yeah, so we need more work down here. There's no cracks down there yet. Oh, down for shape. A little bit more at the bottom. It's a decently round shape, so what we're going to do now, we are going to try and narrow this bit in. First of all, though, I'm going to get rid of that water. Now this is always the awkward bit. Slow the wheel away a bit. I'm going to nip this, collar this fella in now. I've never been very good at this bit. So now that we've coloured that in, that's getting a bit thicker now, so we now have to lift or pull this clear to thin it out. I think we're nearly there. Don't think I want to go much thinner than that, so we'll do some lifts. And we want to trim the top because it's gone a bit wobbly. Got it right that time. That was a good one. Okay, that's looking a good shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this wooden rib, this one. So that shape, to me, looks like it's going to go in there very nicely. So that will finish off this bit. Like that. I'm thinking, Caden, with handles, this could be our 4th handle. I'm thinking it could be sodium silicate jug. Put a nice big handle on that. That'll be good. That would be good. I just want to finish this. Clear the face. So I think that's it for that one. So things we've got to do, get the water out. I want to leather the top. That. So what do you reckon? I think we're going for jug. I think we're going for jug, yeah. Never done a jug for a while. What's our shape like? In the mirror. That's okay. Nothing we can do about it now. So to finish this off, I'm just going to put a undercut in there. So that's all going to be trimmed anyway. Now before we wire it, because this will be left on the bat, we'll clean some of this water out of the way. Like so. Dry our hands. Stop that. So we've got to go for spout. So wet fingers. So we're going to go like that. It'll look so. Put 2 on the outside, 1 on the inside. We don't move the outside fingers. We basically just move that inside finger backwards and forwards. I just bring it out. Make sure we are centered. Yeah, that'll be smoothed off when the clay dries up a little bit. There you are. Yeah, I was holding my breath as well. Yes, I'm looking at it in the mirror and it looks pretty good for proportions. I don't know whether you can see it in the mirror. It's like having a haircut, isn't it? I'll get it that way. Just about make it out there. It's a decent round shape with a relatively straight neck, and it's got that lip there now. So that's today's live stream done. Let's have a look how long we've been going. Hour and a half. I'm getting cold, so I think we'll call it a day. I would like to thank yous. One thing I have forgot to do before we sign off, because it's stopping on the bat, it still needs to get cut, so we need to cut this off. There we are. Now we're finished. Now we're finished. So, get back on this camera so I can see what I'm doing. Which camera on? That one. Hello. Right. I'd like to thank Freddie for dropping in. Good wishes for him for the new year. Caden, nice to see you. And hope passing on the information about the extruder was useful. I'd say we'll do a full video, which we can now do 4 handles. We'll do 2 pulled handles, 2 extruded handles, or a big pulled handle for the jug and 3 extruded handles for the mugs we've just thrown. We'll do a little how-to video on that, see how we'll manage that. That'll be an all-in-one, so it'll be extruding them and hopefully fitting them if I can time everything right. In this wet weather, it's pretty hard to time stuff at the minute, but we'll give it a go. So, thanks for the